Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing some expanded with Lapras VMAX. So Lapras VMAX is a new Pokemon that came out in the Sword and Shield base set, and it has a really strong attack, G-Max Pump for 3 colorless energy. It does 90 damage, plus 30 more for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So we need to be able to attach a lot of water energy quickly. How are we going to do that? We're going to be playing this guy right here, Frostmoth, with the ability Ice Dance. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a water energy from your hand to one of your benched water Pokemon. So it does have the clause that we're only going to be able to attach to our benched water Pokemon. But that's not a problem because we are playing Keldeo EX. Keldeo EX has an awesome ability, Rush In, which allows us that once per turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. So that way, we can put all of our Laprases guaranteed onto the bench to load up with Frostmoth. We're also playing one Volcanion Prism for the Jet Geyser ability just to disrupt our opponent a little bit, keep them guessing. And we're also using it for the possibility of Sauna Blast. It's an attack that can come into importance at times, especially if we need to spread a little bit of ping damage. For our draw Pokemon, we're playing 2 Dedenne GX, 1 Tapu Lele GX, and we're also playing Keldeo GX as a tech card for the Pure Heart ability. It's for our ADP matchups if our opponent's not able to get Zacian set up, which usually they are, but other decks like Gardevoir Sylveon, anything that's really running a GX or EX attacker, this is what Keldeo GX is for. It can auto win us some matchups depending on what our opponent's playing. This is a very streamlined deck. So we're playing Computer Search as our A spec just to get whatever we need. We're playing 4 Dive Ball. Dive Ball is a really cool card that allows us to search for a water Pokemon put in our hand. 1 Field Blower, 1 Ordinary Rod, 2 Professor's Letter. Because Frostmoth says the energy has to be in our hand, Professor's Letter allows us to search for those energies. 4 Quick Ball, 4 Trainer's Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Versus Seeker. For the stadium, we're playing 2 Brooklet Hills. Because we're an evolution deck, we really want to see our basic water Pokemon that evolve, so this is just another way for us to get there. And for our supporter lineup, we're playing 1 Acerola. So because we're such a bulky attacker, and if we go up against single prizer decks that aren't able to hit 320, being able to Acerola repeatedly and just keep chaining new fresh attackers turn after turn, we don't care about bringing all the energy back into our hand because we can put it all right back onto our Lapras with Frostmoth's ability. We're also playing 1 Cynthia, 1 Guzma, 1 In, and 4 Professor Sycamore. And we're also playing 3 Float Stone for Keldeo and 10 Water Energy. So let's hop into a game. This deck has been about a 50-50 so far. I've been trying to work out some of the kinks in it. Originally, the original list I had played Aqua Patch, and Aqua Patch was fine, but it did get bulky. So it looks like we are probably going up against an Ultra Necrozma variant, which is a really bad matchup for Lapras. So if we can pull this one out, it's looking pretty good. It's not what we want to start with either. Yep. All right. We're just playing it safer right now and trying to set up as much as we can. Go get Dedenne. Alright, so we have Acerola, but that's about it. If our opponent slams Silent Lab down, that might be it for us, guys. Alright. This could be good. We'll take it. Yeah, unless we get ideally set up and then are able to continuously versus Seeker back Acerolas, we'll usually lose that matchup. Goodness, are we about to play another one? Try to go first. No. We'll go second if that's going to be the type of matchup it is. For sure we'll go second. Goodness. Here we go again. All right. Good top deck. We'll go get Volcanion Prism, just because if we're going to be playing the single prize game. Okay, so we have Acerola, Guzma. Only one versus Seeker. Yeah, because if we're going to lose a versus Seeker, I would rather us lose it from Sycamore than get a Dedenne, lose that one, and then have to Sycamore again. So, oof. All right. Let's see what our opponent's got for us. Spricklet. I didn't see any fighting Pokemon, so I don't think they're playing the Buzzwole variant. This is good. This is good for us. Today is useless right now. So what we really need is 2 water energy. Or this will do. Alright, well, Ice Dance. Can't really do anything else. I would love to get that Acerola back. Thing is, our opponent didn't prize any double dragon energy, so they should hit one in a second. Yeah, it's a pretty good hit. Alright, so Floatstone, they still don't have a Garbodor in play. So we'll put the Floatstone on this Lapras. This is fine. We'll Field Blower the Stadium and the Floatstone on the Trubbish. And we'll Sycamore. Bingo. This is why we play Professor's Ladder. Right. Another thing too is we have to use our abilities as much as we can while we can. Because if Garbotoxin gets into effect, this deck it'll fall apart very quickly. So we'll retreat. That's a good one. All right. So we should be good for a turn. We're gonna hold the Brooklet. don't want to do anything else right now, guys, because they can't Guzma up the back one. I'm gonna put this Lapras down, so when we do go into Acerola, we'll be able to go into another VMAX instantly. So we just computer search for the Acerola, use it here, heal, and then we have a fresh Lapras. Or if they attack here. The key to beating single prize decks, like I said earlier, is if we can just chain Acerola. Then we have a shot, at least. So they're going to hit us for 170 here. Garbodor is in effect, I would assume. Do we have an item? Going to drop something? Okay. So, Brooklyn Hill. Computer search, pitching, Ultra Ball, and Tapu Lele. Part of me wants them to knock out, because we should have probably just put a Volcanion or something. I've retreated that way. But we still don't have enough energy. It's the issue. Best thing we can hope for right now is that they get stuck. Garbotoxin is live. Pretty good. Okay. Another Silent Lab. So we're out of everything. We don't have access to Guzma. We don't have access to Guzma. Attached to Lapras versus Seeker. So we can't use Frostmoth. That's what's hurting us right now. I got really lucky. So at this point, it looks like the best play is going to be to body surf. Give him a frost moth. Yeah, that'll speed us up 1 turn. Now if they have Guzma, then we're okay, well, the other Guzma. The Marshadow's stuck in the active though. I think we have game, guys. So we'll attach here, go here, float stone, retreat, knock this out. Yeah, we should have game. So we have enough energy, and they can't hit 320. Good game, good game. Woo. No abilities is rough, real rough. So for a stage 1 deck, this is going to be one of the tankier decks that you can play. It is a fun deck. You can roll up to a locals, have a lot of fun with it. As for like a regional, hey, if you want to get points, it's a solid 5-3-1 deck. If you feel like the meta is going to be all fire, this deck would show out great. There are a couple things that you could do differently. You could take out the quick balls, change the stadiums different. There's a lot of things. This is kind of one of those archetypes where you can just make it your own. You could go higher in the Keldeo counts. You could go higher with the Frostmoth counts. There's a lot of different ways you could play this deck, and you could even play Archies. I don't know how well Archies would do with the going second supporter rule, because a lot of times if your opponent wins a coin flip, you'll go first, and then you're just kind of like, oh, cool, I have an Archie stuck in my hand. So there is a lot that you could do with this deck. You could play Aqua Patch. I tried that. I didn't like it too much. It didn't seem to really go with what Frostmoth is trying to do, so I went with the just Professor's Letter. It's been fine. You could go up on this as well. You play Super Rod instead of Ordinary Rod. I like the flexibility of Ordinary Rod. But otherwise, guys, G-Max Pump, it can hit, it can one-shot anything in the format if you get enough water energy into play. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more future content. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.